Hello, my name is Ben Allen, and in this presentation we are going to explore the concepts of DevSecOps, or Development Security Operations, and Application Security. We will be discussing the historical context, the current trends, implementation challenges, and modern software development. So, what is DevSecOps? So there's a quote here from IBM. To summarize it, it says, DevSecOps seamlessly integrates application and infrastructure security into Agile and DevOps processes, addressing security issues as they emerge to make fixing them easier, faster, and less expensive. It makes security a shared responsibility among development, security, and IT operations teams, and automates secure software delivery without slowing down the development cycle, enabling software to be safer and sooner. Originally, the software development phase was long cycles and sequential approach to the development. Thus, you had the emergence of what is considered the Agile software development. Agile promoted collaboration, flexibility, and rapid delivery of working software. As Agile gained popularity, the development operations, or DevOps, emerged with its aim to remove the silos between development and operations teams, thus promoting collaboration and communication between the teams, and also emphasizing the automation and continuous delivery to streamline the software development process. As DevOps became more utilized, it was clear that the security was an afterthought, and so development security operations, or DevSecOps, emerged. It wasn't until the publication of the Phoenix project that the DevOps approach became popular. The following year, DevOps Institute was established. They promoted and advanced the principles of DevOps as well as the DevSecOps through the training and certification programs that they provided. The National Institute of Standards and Technology, a few years later, or NIST, provided guidelines for integrating security into the DevOps processes, including the framework for implementing DevSecOps and providing recommendations for organizations looking to adopt this approach. So where is it heading now, right? So over the past few years, there has been a shift making security testing and analysis into the beginning of the development process. This shift makes it easier to identify and address security vulnerabilities sooner in the process. In turn, this makes the implementation easier and makes transitions more efficient. So DevSecOps relies heavily on the automation to streamline the security testing and development process. Organizations are increasingly adopting automation tools and platforms to automate security testing, analysis, and deployment, reducing the workload on security teams and improving overall efficiency. As more organizations move their applications and infrastructure to the cloud, a cloud-native security has become a critical concern. This makes it also important to adopt cloud-native security practices, such as containering security and microsegmentation, thus ensuring that their applications and infrastructure are also secure in the cloud. The metrics should become a natural thing to develop for anything in cybersecurity. DevSecOps are not an exception to this either. By using the metrics to measure the effectiveness of their security programs, organizations are better able to identify areas for improvement, track progress over time, and demonstrate the value of their security investments to key stakeholders. There's also been an open source tools have become a popular choice for DevSecOps teams due to their flexibility, scalability, affordability, and the ability to inspect the source codes. Many DevSecOps teams are adopting open source tools for security testing, analysis, and automation. This reduces the cost of their security programs and also improves their overall efficiency. So what are some of the challenges that you get from this, right? Well, you can experience cultural resistance. Because you're integrating security into the DevOps process, it requires a cultural shift. And some organizations can encounter resistance from team members who are resistant to that change. Another one is the skill and resource gaps. DevSecOps requires a diverse set of skills and resources, including security expertise, automation tools, and orchestration platforms. And not necessarily find those very easily, and so there's a very large gap for that one. Another one is the compliance and regulations. The compliance and regulatory requirements can add complexity to DevSecOps, as organizations must ensure that their security processes and controls meet industry standards and regulations. Another option, tool integration. DevSecOps requires the integration of multiple tools and platforms, including security testing tools, automation tools, and orchestration platforms. Finally, another one is security testing coverage. The DevSecOps requires continuous testing and analysis to identify and address security vulnerabilities. And organizations might not have that available and the resources to be able to do so, but it's an important thing to do. And so those are some of the challenges that you can face when trying to implement DevSecOps. In conclusion, DevSecOps is an approach that integrates security into the software development lifecycle, making it easier to identify and address security vulnerabilities sooner in the process. It requires a cultural shift, diverse set of skills and resources, and the integration of multiple tools and platforms. DevSecOps is essential in today's cloud-based world, and its adaptation leads to more efficient and secure software development. Organizations should focus on adopting best practices such as shift-left security, automation and orchestration, cloud-native security, DevSecOps matrix, and to shift to open-source tools. Despite the challenges such as cultural resistance, skill and resource gaps, compliance and regulation, tool integration, and security testing coverage, DevSecOps helps to deliver software safer and sooner. Thank you very much for your time.